Felicia. Quite a character, this Eurasia. And she's a bit full of herself. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, well, that's no good. Okay, Sam. Oh no. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I can see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there, and I'm still on the fence about which one you are. Haha, very funny. Well, nothing to do. Let's study. Oh, well, that's no good, Sam. I'm sorry to hear that, seriously. Oh, we're doing Earth. Excerpt on the four elements. Earth, by which Uena. Earth is often the most Earth is often the most coveted element since it symbolizes strength, and strength is always tempting. And I define it as tempting because there actually is such thing as too much strength. I've witnessed many promising students fall into this honeypot. But what is the ultimate representation of Earth? A rock. And the most outstanding characteristic of a rock is its immobility. True masters of Earth don't hoard strength. It's all about balance. Because strength can not only be drawn from you, but from your peers, your tools, and your opportunities. Picture pieces of different kinds of wood. The lightest one may be at the mercy of elements, but the sturdiest one is more likely to fracture. An earth witch should aspire to become wicker wood, which bends before breaking. Combine earth with earth, and you will provide the paradox of omnipotent stagnation. The most powerful stalemate, the inability to exercise your own might. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. Tickles by Emma Rios. Back and forth, this wooden husk I take my naps in wandered adrift in an endless merciless sea. Swayed by this is fucking amazing. It's doing this shit now? Oh my god, it's game within a game. Thank you, Schmorg. I will not forget. Yeah. I'm trying to do yoga more and more, but, you know, exercising, not really my gig. And I've also always been, like, a stick for the most part, except for in high school, and so I've never really wanted, or, I need to gain weight, actually. Nevertheless, yes. Lena, we will be making you a card very shortly, so please do stay here. Yes, you have, Lena. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For what we survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger, and thirst. Inspiration burnt our souls, making us survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. Now, here I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think the messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note in the everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling and being bored to death. Once, it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my lips, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun and wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by someone somehow noticing another living being close. A little bird lights me up inside. I gave this friend the title of Hope Bringer, in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that had seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently. So say the new whispers of the waves in the storm, and the wood finally cracking and stumbling on the sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I have ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Haha, look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Isn't touch nice? Feeling another fellow, even scarcely? Like those little claws grazing softly all over me. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird. Should I endure, or should I give up? My arm stretches out with a mind of its own. It craves purpose. There are so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Hush, hush. Stupid turnstone bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you needn't eat from a corpse? Oh my god, that's a woman talking. Look at all this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It would be very rude otherwise. Excuse me, miss? Miss? My voice crawls out of my throat, as broken as the rest of what's left of me. These deadened senses don't allow me to properly introduce myself, but why do I suddenly sound so eerie? Ah, a talking ghost. Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, is she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cane away. Be careful of who you startle to death, Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, Ghost. I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, our arteries will have your sobs strangled in eternal pain. She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please stop. Do hurt me. I beg of you. We are trouble, you know? Old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? Me in you no I swear. Who's terrified now, Ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence. Not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one arrogant, daring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring, and then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum. I made them all. So scared of myself. Are you, imp? Serves you right. Oh, I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak this weirdly? Wait, don't tell me. You called me a ghost? Am I truly? Shit. Oh God. Oh God. Indeed, it looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. The poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, of any pain they may have suffered, of any mistake to make them feel remorse over. It actually is, Smorg. It actually is. Ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing her shit. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that, I'm sorry. Oh, it's my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended you, I apologize. But be it from me to hurt anyone. Kind of, the way at least I'm reading it makes it sound like a fucking program that's like dying. A skiff with a riding passenger that happens to be a well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. Your kind, my kind, she just said. See the world just like we see you, blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. Is it no for the departed to be numbered? Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me. 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? This poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten, beyond repair. Trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason. To finish something, to claim our desire. Perhaps to still be worthy of being loved. Actually, I can't read how old I was. Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Wishes or ghosts, we are all. Whether it's for the little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? I'm but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh, no, I could stop thinking about my body smelling. But you an anxious one. What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind, pretty cool too. Smoking fancily right beside me like the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles in my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. It feels akin to my own sadness. Wow, now I'm blushing. Oh, wait. Why am I taking this as a compliment? I thought, my sounded true. They are word. I think it's beautiful. Even if she's only trying to be kind, I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. There not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forget who I made it here. Thanks to a little friend. But now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel I have lost my bird forever. Damn, I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry. No problem. My flesh is not very healthy. Is that supposed to make me feel better, Spooky? Can I add you something? Oh, I hate it when the mail comes through the hallway. It's always spooky shit. That is spooky shit right there. Waft the fart near the door and they'll leave if you waft the cat fart. Sure, whatever you want. Are you here? Shit. Oof. The first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. Don't worry. I'm not in a position to rebel. Oh. I'm stranded in a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink, but it is also terrifying to put a foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth in salt water. I must bless the branch of a willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever. I understand. I can only be a burden in those I would be sharing this painting debt with. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. It feels so embarrassing. Hey, again? There's no need to be this dramatic. I didn't want to. I'm sorry. I can't hear it. Your kindness is devastating. I'm lifeless, and yet you want me to live. To live is to be scared, Spooky. But if we keep taking the next step, we may find something to gain for ourselves. I'm not kind. I'm bored. I want someone to tell me stories. Caw-caw. Look who's back. This bird is too lazy to catch fish by itself. I thought I didn't have stories to tell her, but I have at least one. About a little bird that gave a ghost some hope to live. I will gladly try to make up stories to speak with you as friends. Let's study. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt on the Four Elements. Fire, by Witch Yuana. Out of fear, fire is the most respected element. Since it's always represented conflict, fire is an element that most initiates tend to avoid, who would desire conflict. However, ignoring conflict will leave you at its mercy. A witch shouldn't live with her eyes closed. As with any other element, fire is within everything. There is fire inside a cup of tea, for its potential to be poisoned, to burn your tongue, and because it reminds you of a deceased lover. There is fire within any friendship. Even if they are kept at bay, concepts such as rivalry, envy, or anxiety are always present among sentient beings. It is when you ignore them that you can become possessed by them. A master of fire is able to walk among the flames, because they know them and they know how to avoid getting burnt. Moreover, a master of fire is a force to reckon with should they decide to unleash those flames. Something curious happens, though, if a witch decides to combine fire with fire. Rebirth. The nature of entropy pushes everything towards its end. However, the end is the beginning of a new end, which is the beginning of yet another end. Ad infinitum, ad nauseam. Fire and fire open the gates to everything new. Let's take a little sleeping break. Let's just rest for a bit. You dreamt about. You were digging your own grave when your shovel hit something hard. You unearth a brown statue of yourself. The statue comes to life and you agree to switch places. It buries you and your bronze self keeps on living your life. That's a crazy dream. We have somebody to speak to. Fortuna. Not cool, I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you're aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Patrice. Oh shit. Chapter 5. An inquiry into values. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of a little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school, my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents apiece. What? And why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 apiece. But during those times it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Did your dad explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war back in Spain. He didn't have much time to teach me about anything besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. I love Grandma's yellow rice. You sure do, beautiful. I'll make some stuff. God damn it. Wait, what? I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say? Yes. Yes, yes. Why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay. Why did you come to the US? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your Auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the US. What are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them, or simply is different. Are there any fascists in the US? Too many, I'd say. Oh no. What are we gonna do, Grandma? Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all. Yeah, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. You know, this is the perfect place for it, since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here, where she died? I've told you 1,000 times. Your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Come on, yeah. I'm old enough already. But it's true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night. Just the two of us and our friend Ava. I love Ava. She gives me candy. Yes. Ava's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza, and we opened a nice bottle of, grape juice. Wine. Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna. I want wine. That night, there was this beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She always had special powers. This world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. I'm scared. Shh, Michael, it's alright. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now. watching over us. Why doesn't she come to visit us? That I don't know, sweetheart. Hello, Fortuna. Oh, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. So you managed to get yourself into a new mess, even in exile. I don't know why I even keep carrying at this point. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Now I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's Juliet doing? Are you still together? No, that had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the arbitrage office willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of depression and anxiety. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forgo her freedom. From what she's told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. Right, Sam. I feel that. The irony of immortality. Huh. How's work? Pretty exciting, to be honest. Me and my team have been exploring one of the known edges of this universe. Oh, shit, that sounds dangerous. We've located the forbidden door to pleasure. Don't fret, we know the story. None of us is looking through that keyhole. But, I gotta say, I feel like I could endure it. I used most of my moral life to explore every corner of hedonism. Interacting with that door feels like the next logical step. On the one hand, I want to talk you out of it. But on the other, I also believe you were destined to tame that door. I might. Not soon, though. Until the turmoil from the election settles, at least. Are you still checking on your descendants? Nah. I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to bail over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest. I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children, what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism, watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I knew you too well. Prick. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. Fine. Show yourself, Abramar. Holy fuck, Fortuna. A motherfucking behemoth? Pleased to meet you, Patrice. And it talks? What do you mean, it talks? We behemoths fucking invented language. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as he. What have you done, Fortuna? I did what I had to survive. Survive? This will get you executed. Erased from the cosmos. I was living death anyway. 200 years alone on this rock is worse than oblivion, Patrice. Ah, who could blame you, really? Fucking Adana. We have to use the elections as an opportunity to save your ass. Nice, Sam. Nice. Behemoth. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Lena. I can start by calling in some favors. See if we can get you in the running. Patrice. What? You're doing it again. Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle shit. Look at the situation you've gotten yourself into. Been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. What did you just say, you ungrateful piece of shit? You heard me. It's my turn to protect you. Just by colluding with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. I didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want to get you involved. The fucking nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get into that the sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. Are you alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. Yes, Sam. Yes. Yes, 100 times yes. What are you on about? What? You're sorry now? What is going on? Oh shit, your bone cancer. Oh shit. Oh, my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader. I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Adana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it. Foraging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, whoa, slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then, you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that at least. Not that I hated being a witch, but it beats the eternal slumber. No, I know, Sam. They literally, they started fighting and immediately just, fixed it. Good relationship, I guess. That was quick. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. You see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it, like that spider guy that Ava liked. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. It doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me. Come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No. Come on. We all have an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was immortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. Alright. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Ah, here we are again. But let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Wow, cool. No bone cancer for you. Have y'all ever seen the salivary stone? It's a stone like a calcium buildup. You know that thing underneath your tongue that produces saliva? Turns out if you get dry mouth like consistently, the calcium from your spit will literally make a bone-like structure called a salivary stone. And it can be very fucking large and scary and gross. Golden altar. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination. A golden vase holding fresh flowers will bring happiness to a homestead. The golden shovel is a symbol of determination. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Meanings: happiness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. Oh, it's not a throat stone. It's a salivary stone. It comes out from underneath your tongue. Like, literally, it can look like a tiny bone. Like a tiny bone. If it gets too big, it will literally come out. I saw somebody, John Green, Hank Green of the Green Brother fame. You know them. If you know, you know them. It was on his Instagram yesterday, and he showed somebody who had a salivary stone. Normally, a salivary stone can be like a pea, just be a pea. But this person's salivary stone was like a really long bone made of calcium, and they pushed it out like on camera. It came out from but underneath their tongue, and it was the most insane thing I'd ever seen. Water break. I wish I could share that video with you all, and I might. Oh my god, you have the street. Oh, Sam, you're the perfect target for it. We, like, I got you. I'll send it to you. You disturb us, I'm gonna disturb you back. Oh my god, that's the funniest thing you've ever said, sure. Oh my god. Oh, let me lift you. Oh my god. Okay. I think I've described the video that I have watched sufficiently. I will not put that out into the world and show the rest of you. I will leave it be and I will drop it. Oh, this one right here. I don't even need to look at the other options. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. I don't even know. I don't even have to. I don't even have to read the other options. I'm going to, but I don't need to. This is the one. This is the one. Oh my god, Shmorg came back. Shmorg clapped back. Well, I don't like that. Thanks, Shmorg. Success. You succeeded. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite strength. Now, fuck that, that's dumb. It's this one. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. Am I disturbed with that? Yeah, but how did you know to tap into my sleep fears? Hmm? Huh? Not cool, Shmorg. Not cool. You know I have insomnia. Nice. Very nice. That's more than makes up for you giving me cancer. You'll never stop giving me shit for that now, huh? Can you amend the reading to add some witches from the Machina cult to the orgy? Woo! You gotta see their arms, sis. It doesn't work that way. Did this grandma just allude to arm activities? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say the word out loud, but did they just like allude to arm activities? Arm? I know arm activities. Oh my god. Grandma likes arm activities. And I said luck. Not cool, Hajime. Oh my god. I had to go back and see that because I missed the fucking comment line. That's so fucking funny. The cards let me access a selection of possible futures and I scry through them. Yeah, Lena, I already know that, and like, that's not spooky, that's not disturbing enough. Just not disturbing enough. Sorry. Nope. Can you see how much I have? Can you see how much time I have left? Nope. I'm sorry. But if it didn't come up in the reading, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, I'll have to do then. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations. Did you make them yourself? Pretty cool. I composed them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine. What do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No. I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Adana died and the Coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could have put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. No, Sam, we all did that. You gross. No, it was the second sentence that got me. It's like eating boogers was fine. It was your preference of boogers that was gross. Which one you which ones you prefer? Oh, jeez, Lena. That's pretty bad. Oh my god. And Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. So, they call dibs on the seat or what? Things will get too tense if I decide to run now. And they'll have to deal with it. For God's sake, we're all centuries old, I expect. Demand a certain degree of maturity from all of us. You have exactly the same right to run for leader. Mm, that's fine and all, but I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next leader. What a pity. Well, let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. Fuck it. I'm gonna be the leader of the coven. She'll be angry for about 5 minutes, but it'll be okay. Perfect. Game's on. You're gonna make a great leader, trust me. You're not the first one to tell me that I'd make a great leader. You all are gonna make me believe I should do it. You should. You must. I'll help you. First order of business is to define a program. I'm gonna go do some scouting, and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can decide where we stand on the hottest topics. Ah, okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry. I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order. Relax a bit, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Cool. See you later. Bye. Yeah, that makes sense, Lena. And gross. Thank you all. Did you all enjoy doing that to me? Was all that worth it? Worth it just for a little salivary stone talk? It looks like a bone dagger. What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. uh, no, I don't think we're doing Muppets. We're doing Little Witch and something else. Gum germ trap. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? I'm more anxious than anything. A couple of days out of exile and I already want to be left alone. If I make it to leadership. If I make it to leadership, my first ordinance will be to limit meetings to once a month, I swear. Okay then. What do you need me to do? And what do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Good idea. A friendly reunion before the race. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet just to hang out like old times, so... Do invite them, please. I will. I'm glad you let Patrice know about me. You don't have to worry. She's loyal. Oh, I'm not worried. On the contrary, I'm eager to team up with her. Team up? Come on. You have a behemoth on your side and you were planning on not using me during the campaign? Just let your sister know about my skills and I'm sure she'll put them to good use. I can spy on opponents, dig up some dirt, spin the cosmic wheel a bit in our favor, you know. They said it! They said it! I'll be able to sleep perfectly fine. It has. We've been pretty chaotic tonight. We really have. And no, we're doing, I think, we're doing a program from Ushmorg. It's Little Witch. Shit, I don't know. We've got Little Witch Academia, Owl House, and I think Schmorg got first dibs on a showing of something that they wanted to show us. But I'm not sure if we'll have time for everything, so we'll figure out the schedule tomorrow. But we are, of course, still on for the most part. I have a friend coming over tomorrow, so I might be a little bit late, but otherwise, I'm still on as of this moment. Okay. I guess that's a great resource. But don't you do anything without our approval? Absolutely. It may not look like it, but I'm a team player. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. TTYO. Primordial Caregiver. I dream about. You are wearing the most beautiful dress made out of black skulls and lilies. You attend an award ceremony that celebrates the best students of the occult. You are nominated in every category, but don't win a single award. You meet a beautiful waitress and have sex backstage. Fucking A! Alright, I've already got somebody waiting on me. Or are we on that at least? Oh.